Good morning, everyone. My name is Sherine Bichara with Elixir of Life by L'Alchimiste, and I'm excited today to be on NASNPRO TV. I have an interesting subject for you. And first of all, I want to thank NASN Pro to have me today and be able to talk about a subject that is pretty interesting, is about esthetician. And my subject would be back to our roots. At NASNPRO, we are Elixir of Life and business partner with NASNPRO for many years, and we are excited about that network that brings together all the estheticians. I'm a cosmetic chemist by profession. I'm also the founder of Elixir of Life. I'm a licensed esthetician and a life coach, and we're located here in Florida, in Pompano Beach, where we make our own products. We have our own laboratory, and I personally formulate all those products. And we do a lot of education as well. And I am excited today to take you back to our roots and explain why is it so important. As I said, NASNPRO had a great idea with this TV network that allows all the estheticians to connect with each other for education and enrichment. Today, I'm going to talk about a subject that is familiar to all of us, but please don't be fooled by its familiarity into thinking it is not important. I'm going to talk about the essence of being an esthetician. I have personally found that during difficult times, such as the pandemic we have been struggling through for nearly a year now, I tend to scrabble all over. I look to grow my business any way I can, the newest technique, the newest gadget, but rarely do any of this helps. It is only by returning to the fundamentals, the very reason our clients first come to us and continue to come back, the essence of being an esthetician. With all skincare technology advertised on social media, it can be overwhelming to be an esthetician these days. We could feel dependent on devices in order to provide good results. The market is constantly creating needs, and with Corona, we're looking to be more creative. So let's stop for a second and center. Let's go back to our roots. Let's go back to the definition of an esthetician. What is an esthetician? It is a person who is knowledgeable about the nature and appreciation of beauty, especially in art. So it's an artist. In other words, an esthetician beautifies clients' skin and makes the clients feel good about themselves. Again, we're not doctors. We beautify the client's skin. An esthetician provides services focused on skincare, including not limited to skin treatment, facials, makeup, application, and hair removal. Most important tools are the products, the protocols, the home care regimen, and the relationship with your clients. Don't get overwhelmed and stay focused on that. The products. Now, how do you choose your products? And we're going to that. How is the quality of the products that you're using? Is it organic? Is it high-tech? Is it aggressive? Does it reflect you? Does your client see a result right away? So the quality of the product is very important. More than the tools. Does the brand have a story that will bring your clients' attention, curiosity? Because the clients love a story. I have, for example, we work with some soapstones. They are made by a woman in the mountains that almost got her leg amputated because of an accident, and she was able to heal herself with the stones. We have worked with her, changed a little bit the shape of them, but this woman is in her 70s and make those stones by hand. Isn't it a great story compared to, oh, they're just made in this big manufacturing plant and there is no soul? So a story for the company, for your clients, is very important because it's going to drag them to you and to use the products and to like them. Are you using 1, 2, or 3 brands? Now, if you do, are they compatible? This is very important because if one protocol says use a glycolic at a certain amount of time, that brand doesn't have the same pH of the glycolic than the other one, or maybe the protocols are different and you're mixing them and then you're having bad results. So you want to make sure that it is okay to mix different products from different brands. All right. And is the brand a reflection of your vision? So what is your target market? What is your niche? And is this product that you're using reflected? The cost of the products is also important. Are you spending $10, $15 on cost products, or are you using spending less than $1 or $1 on your products? Is the brand local or out of state? It is important to know, because if you like to get trained, know more about the ingredients, the techniques, you want to be able to do it. Is the brand exclusive to the spa industry, or are your clients able to find it in a big surface or online? Do they have a minimum quantity? Now with Corona, do they offer a different way for you to make money, such as, I'm giving an example, drop shipping? Do they promote you? So all those are aspects to look at when choosing the right products, because it is one of the key tools for you to be successful. The protocols are super important. Determine the skin type of your client. Refer to the protocol associated with the brand that you are using. In so many cases, you buy products here and there, a piece of here, a piece of there, and then you try to come up with your own protocols, and it doesn't work, or it works, or the clients have a skin reaction. So from the beginning, stick to the protocol of the company. When you're comfortable and when you start seeing results, this is when you can start improvising and adding different things and taking note in their charts all the time and say, all right, I've done this, I see an improvement, I've done that, it didn't really work, so I won't do it next time. So you always write down what you do and respect, as I said, the company's protocol to start with. Now, the regulation in your state is very important, because I was just giving that example of the glycolic. For example, here in Florida, you could use a glycolic up to 30% for an esthetician, but it has to be at a pH around 2.8. This is Florida, but in New Jersey, it is different. The pH can be lower. So you have to understand what the law is, because if a client has a reaction, it is not the company, but you are reliable. You should have known what was the pH of your products. So it is important to know the regulation, to know what ingredients are banned. For example, the hydroquinone are not used in Europe, in Africa. So what are the laws, if you are an esthetician, that apply to you in that state? OTC drugs, get more informed about ingredients, because if you're working with drugs, you will know what type of ingredient you should use. But in order to do that, you have to be medical. And if you are an esthetician, you are working with OTCs. So you want to be familiar with all this. And of course, show your certificate, credibility. If you want your clients to trust you and to have confidence on you, you definitely want to put on your wall your certificates, promote it on social media. If you have been in a review in a magazine or anywhere, you want to promote that. That gives credibility. If you decide now to include a technique, because remember, we say back to our roots, and the roots are very simple: products, protocols, and the clients will see a result. If you want to start being more adventurous and you want to add a technique such as dermaplaning, microdermabrasion, microneedling, you could as well, but it's a little bit more advanced. So all those techniques, don't get overwhelmed and lost with new technologies. All right, do your research, check the cost and how you can incorporate them in your facial with a low investment. I am talking about hydrofacial, microneedling devices, etc. So don't get overwhelmed and think, oh my God, I got to go with the most expensive, or if I don't have it, I'm not going to be able to deliver a good result. That is a myth, okay? Because you're doing your job, you're doing right, you're using the products, the result will be there. Now, add a little technique to accelerate the result, it's fantastic. But do it consciously with checking the cost of your material, of your device. I have so many estheticians coming to me asking me sometimes advice on what machine should I get? Oh, but it doesn't look that expensive, or maybe I should get this. And then sometimes you see that those machines have too many devices in one. So is it really what you're looking for? In a medical spa, I had a client using a device to lose fat and cellulite, but that device will only work on people that have 15% or less of fat. So for people that are higher, that have higher fat, it would not work, and they start selling it for everyone. So that's the thing, is like knowing your technology, knowing for who it is. If you're using a hydrofacial, is it for acne? Is it for breaking out skins? Is it for a dry skin? So you have to understand what are their functions and when to apply them in your protocol if you want to get more advanced, and the result that they will give. Now, the whole care regimen is super extra important because, believe it or not, the products that your clients are going to take home are going to improve up to 60% their skin appearance. And why is that? Because they cannot just wait until they see you to take care of their skin. They have to work on their skin every day. And for those estheticians who are feeling, I don't want to sell, I'm not comfortable selling, well, they're not going to see the result that you're doing. All the work that you're working on your client's skin will not be revealed if there is no maintenance regimen at home. And it's very simple. It goes with cleansing, toning, moisturizing, and applying a products that will actually be specific of that skin types. If it's anti-aging, if it's hyperpigmentation, if it's for breakouts, the client definitely needs to work at home and use the product. And that goes back with the relationship with your client. So I would like to go back again on the home care regimen. The products that are used at home. An example is you're doing a facial, and right now everyone is kind of struggling with acne breakouts because of the mask, and you forget to tell your client, or you don't want to invade, and you don't want to be too much, let's say, and you forget to tell your clients that do not apply any makeup for 48 hours because you can have you're gonna plug the pores back and you're gonna have more breakouts, or use that products to control the acne or the breakouts. So now what's happening is the clients leave you and goes to CVS and maybe buy a sunscreen because they're not informed. They buy products that plug the pores, and then 2 days after there is a breakout, and they blame it on you. Oh, you did a facial, but I'm breaking out even more. What's happening? So did you do your homework? And your homework are, first, communication with your clients. So how are you with your clients? Are you likable or are you judgmental? Are you cold? Are you warm? All right. So it is important to be likable. Any areas of yourself that you could work on, maybe to improve this aspect of being likable, giving some advice to your clients, make the client feel good about themselves. Be encouraging, be pleasant. Are you following up with your clients on, I don't want to say on a daily basis, but you're becoming like a coach? Are you sending email, texting, following up and see how they're doing? Are they using the products the way they're supposed to? All right. Educate your clients on products. I have a client that didn't know that they had to wash their skin every day. They felt like if we wear makeup, this is when we wash our face. And if I'm home all day, I don't need to wash my face. So this is wrong. And this is educating the clients, going back to basic. How do you clean your skin? What products do you use? And then every time they come They come in every time. You're sharing more information and you're building this relationship with them. You're teaching them a better way of taking care of their skin. And that goes with, again, I'm going back to the maskne because that's what I hear every day. Are you giving a products for your clients to take home to control the breakouts? A mask that can actually bring down the pimples and even make it dissolve under the skin. Are you preparing that skin for then when the clients come back to you, you'll be able to do an extractions without leaving any marks on the face? So all this has to be prepared, and you have to talk to your clients, educate them. Of course, you have to respect I would say, the spending that they want to do. Let's say if they're limited on their budget, go with what's more important to the less important. Don't just try to sell them everything. One thing at a time. Make them aware as well of what they're eating. Maybe food is influencing the way their skin is. Maybe food using, for example, I'm talking about hyperpigmentation, having a diet, a way of eating with more vitamin C can also improve melasma. So all those tips, communicate that to your clients, make them aware of that. Other ways is I know this is, we're going more natural, more holistic, but is the breathing techniques to release stress and oxygenate the cells. Teach them. You are the person that work on their skin. You are trustable. They trust you. You are I would say you have the power. Okay, you tell them whatever you will tell your clients, they will do because they believe in you. So when you start adding those new techniques to them, it will improve their lifestyle, their everyday, the way they feel about themselves, and you will get the results. So as I say, stay calm and keep moving forward. Very important is for you is to work with a good product. All right, the product is super important, more than the tool that you'll be using. Determine the right protocol, as always. Determining the right protocol is important, and this is going back to the company with who you're working. Check the protocols for different skin type. Is it acne? Is it a rosacea? And this go back with analyzing the skin, all right, diagnosing the skin, determining what protocol you'll be using and executing it. Suggest a home care regimen all the time. Do not forget that relationship that you have with your clients. This is key. If your clients like you, know that you're taking care of them, they will come back to you. And how can you also create this credibility, this relationship with your clients? As I said, now with COVID is also to explain to them your protocols working during COVID. How do you run your business? How do you disinfect everything? So they can have you coming in or go to your place. So it's important to educate them and give them directions on how to take better care of their skin. Now, I love NASN because it's a woman-owned business, number one. Number two, Denise's objective is to educate estheticians. And finally, despite the pandemic, NASN was the first spa event in USA of 2021. That says a lot about Denise, who is thriving, and I admire it. I would like to thank you all for having me, for listening to me this morning and having me. I would love, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And I know this is a challenging time right now. We're all in together. I wish you a lot of success in your career. I wish you to learn a lot, but do not, remember, that's the term, remember who you are as an esthetician. Be of service, give services to your clients, be yourself. And you can find us on Facebook at Elixir of Life Professional Skincare Massage Products. We are as well on Instagram at Elixir of Life by Alchemist. And I have a special giveaway today. We have a top products, which is they call it the Botox in a bottle, but it's really a cocktail of 4 peptides, the snake and the argireline. And the snake argireline relax the muscles, and then we have 2 other peptides that are the cohibin and eribin that stimulate the collagen. So the base is really made of hyaluronic pure and seaweed, and I also added a little touch of diamond extract in there in this formula. So the first person to respond on Facebook will win this intensive anti-wrinkle moisturizing serum.